Welcome back to my channel. September favorites. You guys, I missed an empties for August. So you will see an empties for August and September probably later on. But right now I'm going to do September favorites and a couple repeats, a couple other products I've included. But this is the stuff that I've used consistently throughout the entire month of September. Just gravitated towards it. That's all it is. So with that said, I am going to just dive in. I'm going to start off first with hair because I only have one product. So this is my Macadamia Natural Oil Healing Oil Spray. This is a light oil. It's not like the thick oil that like a Moroccan oil. This is the spray version, and it's a lighter version that I used throughout the summer, and I used it on my hair after I blow dried it, but before I flat ironed it. It can be used as a finishing oil as well. I like to use it in between blow dry and flat iron only because it works well with my hair that way. No, it doesn't make my hair oily. I only put this on the ends of my hair and it does work well. I picked this up at, this was, I think I picked it up at a salon or a hair, like a beauty supply outlet, but it was $30, $28.95 plus tax. You're looking at about 30 bucks. You get 4.2 fluid ounces, and I'm like just about here on it. So I've gotten through quite a bit, and it lasts a long time. I don't use a lot of it every time. I use a couple of spritzes, and it's been lasting me for quite a while. So I love the scent of this. It smells like a cologne. I can't even remember what it would remind me of, but it does smell nice. It smells fresh, and it does help keep my hair hydrated throughout the summer because it's a lighter version. It's great for the summertime, but I'm going to continue using it in the winter anyways to see how it holds up in my hair as well. Macadamia Natural Oil, that's the company. It's, the same line from the Macadamia Deep Repair Mask. So if you guys are wondering, that's the same company line. When I do finish that, I will consider repurchasing it again because I really do like how that oil is light, and I like the application of it being in a spritz bottle, and I like how it keeps my hair soft after I've flat ironed it. So I can use it before and after, and it doesn't do anything like damaging to my hair, which is good. Okay, so that was hair. That was hair. I'm going to talk a little bit about eyes and palettes that I've been using, which, you know what, you guys, I have to say, it's been a chaotic 4 months. 4 months, maybe 5. And I just haven't really branched out into my stash of eyeshadows because I've been keeping my looks very minimal and very neutral. I haven't really gone out of my comfort zone, if you will, to do extravagant looks. I haven't had the time, A, and B, I just haven't had the motivation. I went through some really, rough ups and downs, starting off with my grandmother passing away in May. And I would say since May, it's been a rough ride. It's been a rough ride since May. Even before May, it was a little bit rough, but it just really hit hard in May when my grandmother passed. So I was, going up and down emotionally. It was a disaster. With that said, I didn't really stray from my Lorac Pro To Go palette that you guys have seen in even last month's favorites, because there's just basic colors here, and I'm actually wearing it today. I'm actually only wearing Chai and Cafe today, these two combined, because it just makes a perfect daytime look, and I use this to go to work with. Honestly, you guys, I have a full-time job. YouTube is not my bread and butter, okay? So I work for a living, and I have to have somewhat of a professional makeup look going. So this is very simple, very natural. I love it. I can always amp it up with black if I really wanted to. There's gray in here too. It's great to, change it into a night color, a night look if you want. And I like to travel with it because it's got that, and it's also got a bronzer and 2 blushes on the back as well, in case I want to, really go to town and make my look really fancy. So Lorac Pro To Go has been a tried and true, and I continue using it. Comes with a mirror as well, and it's compact enough that you can stick it in any makeup bag. But yes, that has been an ongoing favorite of mine. And then to add to it, the Anastasia Soft Glam I have also used as well. This I've also incorporated into my look, my lower lash line. There's a lot of different colors you can use. Neutral colors, shimmery colors. You can make this really deep and dark. You can keep it simple for daytime. I love how you can do both day and night looks with this. And when I travel, because I have been I have been away from my home on weekends for the last month. I like to bring something I don't have to think about. And with this palette, I just take it with me and I don't have to think about it because I know I can get anything I really, want out of this palette for looks wise. So Anastasia Soft Glam, thumbs up there. September, it did show me some love, some great love. So lips. I have two products for lips. The first one is my Biotherm Plump and Glow. I don't know if I've shown you this in my previous favorites, but this has been a favorite for months, you guys. Like, I'm talking months. I want to say probably since March or April. This has been a favorite. I don't think I've ever really talked about it because you don't really think about this kind of stuff. It's just a lip balm. It's a simple lip balm, and it comes out in a applicator like this. It makes your lips look so juicy and plump. It does not tingle. It has like a light pinkiness to it to make your lips look that light pink, but it's not milky. It makes your lips naturally look like that. I'm not wearing it right now. Actually, I'm wearing something else I'm going to be showing you, but this alone makes you look like have the juiciest gloss on. And I've been told that when you wear this and you kiss someone, you taste like cherries. I don't know if that's true, but if any of you have this, pull it out, use it. It's great. Biotherm. I love this so much that after I bought the first one, I was like, oh my God, I need to put one in my purse so I can carry it with me. I did not want to take the only one I had and put it in and out of my purse from my vanity. So I keep one on my vanity for when I prep myself for my makeup. Then I also put one in my purse. So I have a second one I picked up to keep it in my purse and to use on an everyday basis because it's just that good. And then for what I'm wearing right now, I have been rocking for pretty much all summer my Buxom, what is this called? Bare Essentials. I don't know. This is like their lip creams. This is in Creamsicle. I don't even think they make this color anymore, but it's just this beautiful corally color. And you guys, I'm trying to use up my lip products because like they're really, I've got a few. I've gotten rid of a few, but I have a few that I want to use. So I've been using this every day to work. I feel like it's just so easy. You throw it on. You don't have to worry about a lip liner. It makes your lips look juicy and plump. There's a bit of a peppermint tingle, but it doesn't bother me. I actually like it. It feels refreshing on the lips, especially in the summertime, because when it's really hot, you get that refreshness from it. I've been using it almost every day. It smells like vanilla, and it's supposed to be like a mix of a sheer to opaque color, and it just makes my lips look juicy and plump. So that's what I love. I wear it for work because it's so simple and easy to put on, and when it comes off if I drink or eat, it comes off evenly. It doesn't come off weird, like, it's not like an ugly fade, if you guys know what I mean. So the Buxom lip creams are really good. I have one also in White Russian that I haven't used yet. I feel like I might use that one more in the winter time, but this one in the summer has been a godsend, and I'm trying to finish this up before I crack open my White Russian because these are just fantastic. Love them. So face products. Face makeup, I should say, because I do have some skincare I want to touch on as well. I have two face products. One's a foundation, the other one is a face powder. This is the Amazonian foundation, the 12-hour full coverage foundation. You guys, I think this has been in my favorites, and then I've said that maybe I'm not a fan of it, and then I went back to loving it. I think I only love this with certain applicators because I've tried a brush, I've tried a beauty blender. I feel like with this product, first of all, you don't need to use a lot. I'm actually wearing it today. You don't need to use a lot because it's quite thick and it's full coverage. So that's rule number one. You don't need to use a lot of this foundation or else it's going to look cakey. Rule number two, with a brush, when you use it, it doesn't look like your skin. It looks like you're wearing foundation. Number three, I find that the best natural way to wear this is a thin layer applied on your face with a beauty blender. And a damp beauty blender, might I add, a damp beauty blender. So I do love the foundation. It's great. It does last long. It's not transferable, and it does hold up well, but it has to be done using a thin layer and a beauty blender to blend it out, because any other way I've tried it and it's too thick. It's very moussey. And this is the type of foundation that you need to use very little of because it's just that full coverage. So I do love it, but you have to be educated on how to apply this type of foundation. Excuse me, because when you do add too much, it makes you look like you have a total cake face. And I've done that. I've made that mistake. I've worn too much of this and I'm like, wow, my skin looks awful. I feel like the less of this I wear, the better my skin looks. So that is kind of what I'm going to let you guys know. If you're interested in this foundation, just know a little goes a long way. You don't have to cake it on when it comes to this one. But I do like it. It is nice. To top that off, this has been in my collection for a while, and I have been using it, and it's been doing me well for a drugstore powder. The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte powder. This is in the shade, I want to say it's the shade Sun Beige. I can't find it on here, but I'm pretty sure it's Sun Beige. As you can see, you guys, I've hit some serious pan. I'm just kind of working around my way here with the edges. But I love this. I feel like it airbrushes my face to the point where it looks like I've had my face professionally airbrushed. For drugstore, you cannot go wrong. I think, though, you get 9 grams. So 9 grams is a standard, I want to say a standard size for powder. And it's drugstore and it's affordable. So if you don't want to go spend an arm and a leg on the MAC Compact or Estee Lauder Compact, I would say your next best bet is try the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, because this is fantastic. I love it. It does the job. It sets my makeup really nicely. It makes my face look airbrushed. I have no complaints. My makeup today, you guys, that you see right now, I have not touched up, and this is now going to 12 hours of wear. And what I have used on my face is this in combination with this. I am a little bit, maybe a little bit oily, like very, very little on my T-zone. But when it comes to the rest of my face, it's actually held up pretty nicely. I'm impressed. It's held up pretty well. So this is what I'm wearing on my face today combined. This has been my go-to for, I want to say 3 months or so, especially in the summertime, because I really needed something hardcore for keeping me matte. So those two have been what I've been, and not for anything, but this is the oldest foundation in my collection, so I'm trying to use it up before it does go bad. But it is a good one, and so is that powder. Concealer, you guys, my LA Girl Pro Conceal. Everybody and their mother used to talk about this. It used to be like $1 or just a couple of bucks. I use it every day, and I feel like it gives minimal coverage, and it hides dark under eye circles to a certain extent. So I feel like if you have really severe dark under eye circles, this will not cover it. You need something full coverage. If you just have light dark under eye circles, then you can definitely use this and set it with a powder underneath after you blend it out, and it looks nice and natural. So that is what I like about this. On every day, I like the natural look. This does well. I have another one in a different color, a little bit lighter than this one. This is medium beige. I think I have neutral beige, and that's a little bit lighter. More so for winter time, because right now I'm really dark, but my tan is going to fade. So LA Girl Pro Conceal, for those like minimal and easy and natural days, I do love this concealer. It's a more watery texture, but it does hide the shadows a bit, enough to make it look like your own skin. You guys know what I mean? Brows. So, I go through different brow pencils all the time, but when it comes to brow gels, it's one and only Anastasia's brow gel. This one is in the shade Chocolate. This is more of a redder tone. I'm actually considering buying a different shade because I feel like the chocolate now is a little bit too red for me. We'll see how it goes. I do have a backup of this. I never go without my Anastasia brow powder, just brow powder. What is this called? Tinted brow gel, because this stuff is like, it places your brows all day long. It does not move them. This is great. I love it. It is worth the money for me. And I use everything up. I don't know if you guys can see in here, like, you can definitely see when you're using that product. And I make sure I go down to the very nitty gritty when I use these up, because they're a little expensive and you want to use your money's worth. Okay, so I have one body product, and the body product is for your feet. This is the Glycolic Acid Cracked Heel Treatment. This is by Bath & Body Works. I don't know if you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. It's a thick cream. You put it all over your feet. It's supposed to eat away the dead skin and help you rejuvenate your skin cells. It smells, what does it smell like? It smells just like a regular vitamin E cream, and it's very thick. So I do love it. I have been using it. I have to actually use it again. Sometimes, some nights I forget, but most nights I put this on and it does help my skin feel soft. So that has been a thumbs up for me. I like foot creams. Summer and winter, I use foot creams all year round. I feel like my feet are one of my worst. Like, I hate my feet. It sounds so bad, but I hate my feet. I don't know what it is. And when I use intense foot creams, especially in the winter when my skin is dry, I always put socks on after, and they just feel so good. But anyways, yeah, so I feel like foot creams are an all year round thing for me, and that one has been the one I've been loving for now. We'll see if I come up with anything else, but that one you can get at Bath & Body Works, and it comes in a tub. Okay, so face products that are skincare, pre-makeup, that kind of stuff. Let's start off with my oil. This is the C Firma Day Serum by Drunk Elephant. I have a full size of this puppy. I haven't used the full size yet because I'm going through this little guy first. It's the 0.27 fluid ounces. This guy is absolutely fantastic for during the day before you apply makeup. Vitamin C is so important for you. I love this. I do have a full size of it, and I feel like vitamin C is something that my skin just needs, especially in the winter time. Excuse me. Especially in the wintertime, because you're lacking the sun, you're lacking the fresh fruits, because you guys are, I don't know about you, but in Toronto, we don't have fresh, off the vine fruit in the dead of winter. It gets all imported from California, Florida. That stuff all gets flash frozen to keep them fresh for us, I guess you could say. For us to eat. So it's not technically fresh because they're flash frozen. Usually stuff that's already been frozen is not like the same as fresh off the plant. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense to you? So in the winter, I feel like my skin needs that extra TLC, and vitamin C is just great for that. And I love this brand. I've been, the scent of the vitamin C is not the best, but you know what? It's not supposed to smell good. Skincare is not supposed to smell good, realistically, if you think about it. Skincare is supposed to work properly, and most of the time, if it works properly, it doesn't smell good. I learned that from a dermatologist probably 2 years ago, and it made me think, because usually when you have really like intense smells in your skincare, that is like, peppermint, or not the greatest to add additional fragrance. So Drunk Elephant is a good company that really does, stay true to its origins. Is that what I say? It stays true to being organic is what I want to say. So the C Firma Day Serum is definitely a thumbs up for me, and I can't wait to crack open my full-size bottle. So facial cream. I go through moisturizers like crazy, you guys. Winter, summer, it doesn't matter for me. I go through moisturizers like crazy. This is the one I've been using for September, Tata Harper's Reparative Moisturizer. This is just like a deluxe sample size, and it smells like, I don't want to use a lot of it. It smells like earth. That's basically how I can see it. It's a water-based moisturizer, as you can see, which is great for before applying makeup, because you don't want to use a thick moisturizer before you apply makeup. It really helps hydrate the skin, and it just feels so nice on my face. I have not broken out by this. I feel like this is a great, it's an expensive moisturizer. Tata Harper ain't cheap, let me tell you. I would consider getting it in the summer specifically, because now that we're getting into the cooler months, I do have, coconut primers that I can use to hydrate my skin in the colder months. But this reparative moisturizer is a nice one, and I feel like it's light enough that I can use under makeup in the summertime, and that is what I will consider for next summer, because this was a nice one and I didn't have any problems with it when I applied it. You guys have seen this, I think, last month too. It's been a continuing love. I do have a backup of this. This is the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cool Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. It comes in the same package as the foundation, which I do love, but the primer is very thick, and it's cooling, but it's supposed to keep your skin matte, and it comes out pink, but when you rub it in, it's colorless, and it's got a cooling effect to your skin. It blurs, and it keeps your skin from producing extra oil. And I love it. I love it. I can't picture my face without this. Right now it's still a little bit warm during the day, so I can still get, get away with using this, but I'm going to continue using it when it gets colder, because I feel like you can use this in the cold months and the warm months too. So that has definitely been a continued thumbs up. And then I have my Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. This is the travel version, which I feel like, can I even open? Oh my god, can I open this? Shut up. Oh my god, I can refill this baby. Look at that. I'm glad that I can refill it, because that just helps me out. The All-Nighter Setting Spray is fantastic. I have a little bit left. I just can't live without this. This sets my makeup all day long, does not budge. I can go 14, 15-hour days when I put this on my face, and it will keep my makeup in place. So, you know, my niece even came to me once. She's like, I need a setting spray. What do you recommend? And I said, this is what you need to make your makeup not move. And ever since, she's been buying it. So, thumbs up, Urban Decay All-Nighter. That has been my September favorites, you guys. I have just been so crazy busy. I'm in the middle of just a huge life change. I'm not going to talk about it on my channel right now. I just feel like I'm just in the middle of this life change, and I'm going through it, and that's pretty much why I have been MIA, and I told you that in my last video too. But I try to come on here and film as much as I can when I have the time and when I feel like filming. I did lose a little bit of my passion for YouTube. Unfortunately, it's just taken a little bit of a backseat for me, because YouTube does not pay the bills for me. I'm not lucky enough to be one of those big YouTubers that can, you know, film once a month and they make millions of dollars off that video. So, I mean, I have a full-time job. I've been at my job for, 12 plus years. I just recently got promoted, and I've been working hard. So, aside from that and my personal life and my family life, it's just, things have been so crazy all over. But I'm still filming, you guys. I'm still reaching out to you. I still want to keep in contact. You'll see me on here. I don't think I'll be on here twice a week like I used to be, because I think I was filming Tuesdays and Fridays, I think. But, I will be at least trying to post once a week, just to, give you guys my updates on the products I've used. My passion for beauty and makeup has not changed. I still absolutely love anything makeup and beauty related. I have just really toned it down quite a bit. Like, my shopping has dropped significantly. I have not done any hauling for makeup at all. Zero in the last, 4 or 5 months or so. And now we're almost into October, and I'm just going to be starting Christmas shopping. So, it's going to be, yeah, I don't think you've seen hauls on my channel in a while, because I haven't really shopped all that much now. And, that's pretty much it. So, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, a great night, a great week, a great weekend. I will see you guys in my next video next week, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye! Mwah.